So my mom is on a lot of medication, normally once a week. I have to organize her pill tray with the pop lids. And even though I organize it, she also struggles with macular degeneration, so she can't see. And the whole process, because she's on multiple meds, some require food, some you have to take on an empty stomach, some in the morning, some at night. I don't care how many times we walk through it. She's just overwhelmed by it, right? This is from a guy, Greenberg. He's going to tell you his story, but it made sense to him, the story I just shared. He is an inventor, and what he's invented is something that helps people like me and my mom. It's a pill organizer, right? First thing you notice, it's a stackable vertical, not horizontal unit, 7 days a week, right? But it's not just a pill organizer. It's a talking pill reminder.
Last opened.
Okay.
Hours ago.
It actually tells you the last time.
Last opened. 1 hours ago.
When the pill, like say the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday container was last opened. If you're taking meds, and there's a little divider in here that'll kind of allow you to separate, or you can take the divider out, it's hard more to keep track of like, oh man, did I take that pill? Because that one was the one I needed with food. I was supposed to take that at 7 a.m. Did I take the 9 a.m. one then, or the 7 a.m.? I can't remember. So more, before we even get into how this works, please, you've got to tell everybody your story. It's just lovely.
Love to. Thank you, Shawn. Very excited to be here. Thank you for having us today. Basically, I have a background in healthcare. I worked in a trauma center. I was the one taking care of patients that came in that mismanaged their medicines. But it didn't really hit me until I had the experience myself. I had a degree in public health. I got a prescription. I asked myself one morning, did I take my pills or did I not? And I really asked the question, if I'm having a problem of remembering to take my pills on time, how are other people managing to do this? And what I learned, not just for myself, but all across the board, we're all having a big challenge with this, right? It's a matter of, I'm worrying, did I do it? Did my loved one do it? My mom, my wife, my husband, did they take their medication as scheduled? So we want to come up with something that was so super simple. I actually lived in India for a few years developing the technology, and I'm so excited to bring it back to our home here, where we can actually share the value and the benefits of being comfortable and able to manage your pills easily.
It's amazing.
And that's what the goal was.
Okay, so we're gonna slow walk this. Yes, you can get it home, there's instructions, you can pair it with a smartphone and then do even more, excuse me, more amazing things, like the language that it talks to you in can be English or Spanish or who knows what else, right? But let's not even go there yet. I wanna know, without using a smartphone, because most of us are kind of like, ugh, I can't be bothered. How does it work? Because whether you've forgotten to take a pill, need help being reminded to take a pill, all of this is what this is essentially organized and developed to do. And of course you debuted on air with QVC in May with this. It was brand new. You've only been on air one time. So I think a lot of people still need a little learning curve. Here we go.
I think you're right.
Walk me through it.
Perfect. So you're going to get it coming out of the box like this. So it's going to have a cap sitting on top of compartments. The compartments will hold your pills, and the cap will hold the messages that you'll take the pills. So without requiring a phone, the cap is going to do two things. One, it's going to remind you when to take your pills.
Last open.
And you could program it.
1 minute ago.
Perfect. And you can program it for once, twice, or 3 times a day without needing a phone, just on the cap itself. Every time you're supposed to take your pills, you're going to get a notification, a water drop, and a light, and then a voice that will say pill time. If you don't open the compartment, it's going to persist in reminding you with a water drop and a light every 30 seconds for days. The battery will last at least a week until you open it. Once you open it, timer restarts automatically, and you're ready for the next dose. So it's really easy to just manage your next interval.
How do I get the Monday, Tuesday, they twist off? Perfect.
So, yeah, so basically it's a quarter turn. So if I quarter turn, I can pop it off. Or if you want, you can unscrew them all, like almost like a light bulb, and I can unscrew them. And once it locks, I can just take each one.
Awesome.
And pop them off.
Now, here's the best
part. So it's
really
designed to be, if your wrist is, if it's hard to make full turns, a short quarter turn.
Amazing.
And it's off.
And then here's the best part.
If you want to just keep it without, screwing it shut, then they'll just be pop off and pop on, just to make it super easy to get into.
So the best part is that this isn't just a pill organizer and a talking pill reminder, right? This, which is the cap, comes off. What else can you do with this more?
So most of us sometimes forget on Fridays or Saturdays. We may have had an adult beverage, wake up in the morning, our routine is off when we forget. So the ability for the cap to fit onto either one compartment or several gives you the option to managing your most challenging dose, or for your loved one, their most challenging dose. But the unique feature is if you're managing only a few medications and you get the medications either these bottles or these, in the box, you'll actually have additional rings. So a ring like this, I'll open up my cap. I have a ring in the bottom there. I'll take it off.
So you can attach the talking reminder organizer talking cap to any prescription bottle, assuming that it fits one of these two universal size, right? So now you don't even have to throw away or transfer the meds into the organizer if you don't want to. Remind yourself using the actual bottle that came from the pharmacist. Anyway, I think this is great.
And keep the label information. Because that's important too. You're saving time sorting pills, you're saving time messing that up or them falling. And now it's just a matter of taking off their
more. We're running out of time and these. So that is translation, time to go. We thank Greenberg. He's one of those true inventors and entrepreneurs.